Hello, everybody. Welcome to TOI Digital. We are back again with our daily show, Beyond the Boundary, India Tour of England. Fourth day's play is underway at Edgbaston. We've got a power pack panel. We've got Avijit Da joining us from Delhi. Pratyush also joins us from Delhi. And we've got Dwaipe and Datta, who joins us from Chennai. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. Starting with you, Dwaipen. This time yesterday, it was all gloom and doom as far as India was concerned. But 24 hours later, what's your sense right now?
Now, India is very much in the driver's seat. It is almost impossible for them to lose this test match from here. Like, it will need an incredible amount of effort on their part to lose this test match from here. I don't think that will happen. And now it is a matter of how they want to push for a victory, whether they want to give England a whiff of a chance, maybe 110 overs, 500 ish, or they want to just completely take the game away from them, bowl 90, 80, 90 overs, and give them a target which is beyond them. So they knowing that the target is beyond them. That is how they have to look at this match now. The match is well within India's control, and uh, is the English bowling is incredibly toothless. Like, I haven't, of course, the we were talking about Indian bowling being poor. Like, this England bowling is much worse, unless they are going to dish out green tops, or at least slightly helpful pitches. Things are going to go uphill for more than India. It's going to go uphill for England from here on, I think, because they have nothing in their bowling. Absolutely is nothing in their bowling.
Avijita, what's a safe score here with this English batting lineup? Previous Test match they chased down 370 quite easily. At this very venue 3 years ago they chased down 378, which remains their highest chase ever in England. So what's a safe score with this English lineup? Obviously, we've had Jitan Patel and Harry Brook come out and say that we will chase down anything that comes our way.
A safe score should be 500 plus, because I don't see England backing off. We haven't given England enough credit for the kind of counter-attacking cricket that they have played, and it's true that Siraj and Akashdeep bowled a great second new ball spell. But we should also appreciate the fact that England, even though they were at one stage 90 for 5, they never took one step back. So that's an incredible kind of a thing, and they will take a lot of heart from it. I have a feeling that no matter what score we put up, they will chase, because they are not taking things from a match by match or innings by innings form. It's a larger philosophy under which they are functioning, and they will fight. So I think 500 should be a good score, which gives our team a confidence. We don't have a very good strategic captaincy and strategic thinking in our ranks. We have a coach who talks on the front foot, but whose tactics are back foot. We have a captain who is learning his ropes, and we have our main bowlers are not there, and three of our bowlers are the word we can call the kind word would be have almost functioned like passengers. So it will be difficult for us to get 10 wickets. Our hope is that England doesn't play the ball under spirit. They go all out attack, and so 500 runs and 100 overs. That, I think, would be the best balance that we can put out.
Pratyush, for you, I've got some comments from our subscribers that I can see. All-rounder Mohsen has a bunch of comments. I'll just take it one by one. नेक्स्ट टेस्ट मैच में इंडिया के लिए नंबर 3 पर कौन खेलेगा? विकेट फ्लैट है और इंडिया की बॉलिंग देखते हुए इंग्लैंड के 10 विकेट लेना मुश्किल होगा. एंड देन ही सेज कितने इंडियन प्लेयर्स की ये आखिरी टेस्ट सीरीज होगी? सो फर्स्ट स्टार्ट ऑफ विद अगले टेस्ट मैच में नंबर 3 कौन होगा और इंडिया की बॉलिंग को देखते हुए इंडिया इंग्लैंड के 10 विकेट लेना मुश्किल होगा.
Uh, yeah, I think day before yesterday, after the show, I was having a word with Avijit sir. Uh, number three in Test cricket, India ga. I mean, इस store में we are talking about number four, but number three for almost 2.5 decade was pretty secured. Dravid was there, then Pujara came, and Abhi since Pujara has been like sidelined or the form and he has been dropped, let's say. उसके बाद से Shubman Gill came down to three. Then Devdutt Padikkal played one test in Australia at number three. Then Sai Sudarshan was handed a debut in the first test at Headingley at number three. Karun Nair has been promoted from six to three. So I don't know what is happening. Number three is a very crucial spot in Test cricket. I mean, for India at least we have seen that it holds a special kind of thing. Like I mean, if number four is Sachin and Virat, now Soman, then number three is also very crucial in Test cricket. कितने रिटायरमेंट होंगे यार, मतलब अभी तो दो बड़े रिटायरमेंट हुए हैं एंड आई थिंक टू अर्ली टू से कि और कितने रिटायरमेंट होंगे. हाँ, मे बी आफ्टर दिस सीरीज आई मीन if Prasidh Krishna don't do the holding job in the second inning, I can't see Prasidh Krishna coming back. I mean, it will be unless he does well really in the first class game, then for India A and then makes a comeback. But I think it will be his last test on this tour. For Ravinder Jadeja, I mean, since after this series we are playing in India, so I think Jadeja will play there as the Panda mentioned yesterday. कि उसको खुद नहीं पता होता टर्नर पे कौन सी बॉल घूम रही है. So he's very effective on Indian conditions. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Dwaipan, Arvind Atrayas has got a bunch of questions specifically targeted towards you. He's saying, and it's, I'll just take it. KL Rahul should be dropped. He won't score runs when there is pressure. And then he says, DD sir, KL Rahul should be dropped. He won't score runs when there is pressure. Talk about KL Rahul. He should be dropped. DD sir, right? And Root bowls better than Bashir. Bettel should replace Bashir. And he says Ben Stokes is an overrated captain. He feels Bashir is Harbhajan or Nathan Lyon. So come on, chairman of selectors, please say about KL Rahul first and then about the
No,
others.
KL Rahul, what he is saying is absolutely wrong. Like he's scoring runs under pressure only for the first time. He has got a secured place. He's batting beautifully, so there is no question of him being dropped. Like he's an extremely accomplished batsman, and he should play till he has the form. So that is an irrelevant question. The second question is what Ben Stokes
Ben
is
Stokes,
overrated. Ben
captain, and
Stokes
that he overrates Shoaib Bashir.
And Ben Stokes is not overrated. Ben Stokes has a philosophy. He plays according to that. Has an element of boldness to his game. He's a he is a very bold cricketer. He plays cricket in a way that we are not used to seeing. So he is not an overrated cricketer. But Bashir is no big deal. But at least for India, he's no big deal. Like he should not be a problem on these conditions. He is not a problem on these conditions, and he should not be a problem on these conditions. And I don't think Bashir will be Harbhajan, because Harbhajan and Lion can never be the same, because Harbhajan used to bowl a dusra and Lion is the classical off spinner. So that question does not come in, and I don't. Bashir may get better with experience, but for now he's not a headache for India. And there was something else, like one more question was there. Anyway, I think
Yeah, so
that's
basically there's one more question. No, that's about it. All questions related to Ben Stokes and KL Rahul. Avijita, there was this other spinner that England had, left arm spinner, Jack Leach. Suddenly he got injured and he's gone out of favor. But I was just checking, in county cricket, he's just picked up a 6-wicket haul just a couple of days ago for his county Somerset against Nottinghamshire. So he's doing well. That was again, and he also got the wicket of Ishan Kishan, who made 77. So they have the option. They also have Rehan Ahmed, the leg spinner. They brought all of them to India. What do you make of Shoaib Bashir?
शोएब बशीर किसी किसी को हम कहते हैं ना कि वो मुकद्दर का सिकंदर शब्द जो है वो इस तरह के लोगों के लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है क्योंकि शोएब बशीर में एक खास चीज है कि वो फील्डिंग नहीं कर सकते, बैटिंग नहीं कर सकते, और बॉलिंग इस लेवल का है जो एक अच्छा क्लब क्रिकेटर का लेवल का उनका बॉलिंग है. ही कैन बी अ ग्रेट क्लब क्रिकेटर, बट टेस्ट क्रिकेटर तो वो किस्मत से ही खेल रहे हैं फिलहाल, अभी का उनका जो लेवल है. I just feel that Jack Leach was hugely better. See, he was a competitor, and he was attacked in India by left, right, and center by Rishabh, but he still came back. There was something about him. He if you also remember, had that magical partnership with Ben Stokes, which won them the match. Yeah, in Headingley. That was a so he's a competitor. Rehan Ahmed also a genuine bowler, Shoaib Bashir, वही मैं कह रहा हूँ कि I mean he is just not at the moment. He doesn't seem to be a test level bowler.
Yeah, Shoaib Bashir was spotted by Brendan McCullum and Rob Key. They saw some clip of his in county cricket, and they saw the height at which he was delivering, and they picked him for the India tour last year, and just simply came into the focus. The focus still remains: what is a safe score for India to defend? And the fear, you can sense the fear in the subscribers. Rutvik Patel says safe score is 500 runs, and Shubham Keshri says India needs 600 runs minimum, pitch full flat, day 5, England will chase. So, Pratyush, what's your sense?
matlab, I mean, going by the trend, just starting from the team selection, I think we were very defensive. I think 500 India will go till 550, and Rishabh Pant will be crucial, right? Rishabh Pant is going to be very crucial if he can just play that 1 hour after the lunch and go basak. I mean, we'll get to that total. I mean, it's जो डर है, खौफ का माहौल है, वो तो मतलब है ही, because the way they played. Even ये जो first inning का scoreboard है, it is like 6 of them got out on a duck. Still, they managed to score 400 and plus, right? So, and this is, I mean, no one is questioning pitches in England till now. I'm surprised because they have sell this product of baseball 3.0. So as the Payan rightly mentioned at start of the show, that their bowling is toothless. So in 3.0, I was reading in one of the leading newspaper of England, they're saying it's all about the intent mentality that we are going to chase it down. उन्हें मतलब नहीं है वो 800 खा रहे हैं, 1000 खा रहे हैं. Even in the county, the pitches are very flat now. We can see that. So it's all about they're going to chase it down. And if I mean, for crucial for India, it will be how well we use the new ball. Like Akashdeep and Siraj, वो कैसा करते हैं. बाकी फिर राम भरोसे ही होने वाला है, because I can't see other bowlers taking wickets. Right.
Yeah, Dwepan, Rahul Ballav is very angry. He says Prasidh and the spinner bowled like they were delivering pizza, not balls. Team India didn't let us down. They dug a tunnel and dropped us in.
No, I do not exactly understand this amount of negativity for the team. Like I really do not. Like the last test match, India lost last day 5 final session, losing by 5 wickets away from home with a new captain, newish team. I do not think that was disgrace. Like this amount of negativity, where does it come from? I do not understand. Having said that, yes, Prasid bowled poorly. Prasid, like I don't know whether that was a team strategy or what, to bowl that short ball length with those two fielders back, and they kept hitting and got those 23 runs, which swung the momentum. So yes, that Prasid bowled poorly, and if he does not do anything outstanding, he is going to get dropped in the next match. Bumrah will obviously come back in his place. And spinners, yes, like spinners, Kuldeep Yadav should have been playing this test match ahead of Washington Sundar. But if we had Kuldeep Yadav playing, then we might have had 100 runs less, considering the fact that Washi had a very good partnership with Shubman Gill. So it's a kind of a fine balance which they have to maintain. I do so probably in this test not losing was the primary concern, and I think that concern has been addressed. So I am not as negative about the Indian team as everyone else is.
What about you, Avijit Da?
इन टर्म्स ऑफ, हाँ ये तो मतलब देखिए हम लोगों ने प्रसिद्ध पे ज्यादा बातचीत की है. हाँ मतलब ये ही हैड ही बोल्ड पोरली, बट खेल तो टीम गेम है ना. अब बाकी 11 लोग प्लेयर्स के साथ खेल रहे हैं, और जो हमारे 2-3 प्रॉब्लम्स हैं. एक तो ये है कि आइडियली जडेजा शुड बी अ बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर फॉर अस, बट ही हैज बिकम अ बैटिंग ऑलराउंडर. वो बैटिंग उनका चल रहा है, बॉलिंग बिल्कुल ही नहीं चल रहा है. पर उनके जो बॉलिंग के सक्सेसेस हैं हमारे दिमाग में काम करते हैं, जो इंडिया में हुए हैं वो वही हमारे दिमाग में रहता है. पर हम उनका परफॉर्मेंस देखें अभी तो पिछले ना ऑस्ट्रेलिया में चले थे ना यहाँ पे चले हैं, तो ये वो भी बड़ा सा होल है बॉलिंग का. अब अगर वो जगह वो ले लेते हैं, जडेजा अपने बैटिंग के आधार पे वो खेल रहे हैं, तो हमारा जो नंबर 1 स्पिनर है वहां पे हम थोड़ा एडजस्टमेंट कर रहे हैं. और वॉशिंगटन सुंदर का जैसे उन्होंने 43 बनाया तो हमें 100 रन का एक पार्टनरशिप मिला. लेकिन शायद ये भी सच है कि अगर कुलदीप होते तो ये 303 रन का पार्टनरशिप नहीं बनता. It is entirely possible that he would have got either Harry Brook or Jamie Smith. तो वो जो चीज है ना वो हम लोग को थोड़ा आगे देखना पड़ता है. हमारा सारा जो स्ट्रेटेजी है वो फियर को गाइड कर रहा है कि भाई हमारी बैटिंग नहीं चलेगी तो क्या होगा, हमारी बॉलिंग में जो पहनापन है वो कैसे लाए, हम बॉलिंग के आधार पर भी मैच जीत सकते हैं, ये हम नहीं सोच रहे हैं. हम सोच रहे हैं कि ज्यादा रन बचा कोई हाथ तो नहीं जाएंगे. सो दिस काइंड ऑफ defensive thinking is guiding our strategies, which is why we want to bat deep and deep and keep every element out of the team, which does not add to say हम दिमाग में हर मैच का सोच रहे हैं कि कम से कम 500 रन बनाएंगे. ये हमारा दिमाग में है कि 8 आदमी 9 आदमी कैसे खेल के 500 रन बना लो. 500 रन बनाने के बाद जो जगह बचता है उसमें देखते हैं कि किस तरह से हम 10 विकेट ले सकते हैं. पर कहीं ना कहीं क्रिकेट में अगर आपको गिव एंड टेक करना होता है, और अभी हमारा सारा जो प्लानिंग है वो डिफेंसिव बैटिंग ओरिएंटेड प्लानिंग हो रही है, बॉलिंग ओरिएंटेड प्लानिंग हो ही नहीं रही.
Pratyush, the point that Avijita makes, I was just observing the Australian 11 also. They've got Cam Green at number 3. They've got Bo Webster, who's a bit of Karsan Gavri, for want of a better explanation, because he can bowl spin, he can bowl seam up. And then you've got South Africa, who have got Ryan Mulder at number 3 as well. If you look at the English lineup also, their lineup is long in the sense that they're depending on batting. So India is not the only test side which is going this defensive route right now in cricket. So only thing is that it's working for Australia and it's worked for South Africa. But India is not the only one which is going the all-rounder route as well. Yeah, Avijita, you wanted to say something?
हाँ, मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ ना कि उनके जो ऑलराउंडर्स हैं वो जेन्युइन ऑलराउंडर्स हैं, वो फास्ट बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर्स हैं. हमारे पास उस तरह के ऑलराउंडर्स नहीं है. अगर हमारे पास भी हार्दिक पांड्या होता तो हमारे टीम का जो वो था स्ट्रक्चर था वो अलग होता. उनके ये जो सारे बॉलर्स हैं, वेबस्टर, ये कैमरन ग्रीन, ये 10, 15, 18 ओवर कर सकते हैं, लाइन एंड लेंथ भी कर सकते हैं, बॉल को उछाल भी सकते हैं, 135 to 140 में डाल सकते हैं विदाउट ब्रेकिंग डाउन. हमारे इस तरह का कोई कुछ है ही नहीं हमारे पास. अवर ऑलराउंडर कबर्ड एक पांड्या है, और वो अगर नहीं खेल रहा है तो फिर वी आर डाउन टू नीतीश रेड्डी लेवल.
Yeah, go on, Pratyush.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, अभिजीत सर ने बोल ही दिया, लाइक हमारे पास आई थिंक एक जो इंजन होता है ना किसी भी गाड़ी का जो होता है, आई मीन वी आर विनिंग व्हाइट बॉल ट्रॉफीज, उसमें सारा क्रेडिट बहुत सारा जा रहा है, सेल्फलेस कैप्टन, दिस एंड दैट, बट you'll have to see Hardik Pandya's role in that. Similarly
And
in
also the spin bowling all rounders.
also this
Champions
Akshar,
Trophy.
yeah, Akshar and
Jadeja,
all,
Sundar.
Jadeja, spinner and everyone, Varun also. So, but Hardik ka role बहुत crucial है. I mean, if you see WTC में in the two finals where we lost, I think if we had an extra, for example, in the first final, let's say, if we had Hardik there, we could have like balance ज्यादा अच्छा होता. हम शार्दुल फिर वहां डाल सकते थे, एंड देन शार्दुल नहीं भी तो वो बैलेंस की बात हो जाती है. बट अगेन एट नंबर 3, मुल्डर हैज recently scored a century against Zimbabwe, but in WTC final he struggled. Cameron Green is struggling. Australia's top order is clearly struggling. Maybe they are going through that transition and all. इंग्लैंड में काफी ज्यादा देयर वाज डिस्कशन अबाउट वेदर जेकब बेथल शुड प्ले अहेड ऑफ देयर ओन वाइस कैप्टन ओली पोप. ओली पोप का अभी सीन ऐसा ही होता है कि ही आल्सो हैज दिस नैक ऑफ स्टार्टिंग अ सीरीज वेल एंड देन लाइक हिज काइंड ऑफ फेड्स अवे. अभी और टेस्ट क्रिकेट तो और कितने देश खेल रहे हैं, आई मीन देयर वेरी फ्यू आर प्लेइंग, सो दीज आर फ्यू एग्जांपल्स एंड एवरीवन इज स्ट्रगलिंग. एंड थोड़ा सा आई मीन इन इंग्लैंड का आई मीन pitches are very flat, very very flat. It's like, I mean, again जैसे कल मैंने बोला है, रावलपिंडी से उधार लेके इधर आ गए हैं. सब कुछ ऐसा ही हो रहा है. जो बेसबॉल स्टार्टेड इन रावलपिंडी एंड दे गॉट सो मच इन्फ्लुएंस कि इंग्लैंड के पूरे पिचेस को ही इन्होंने रोड बना रखा है. सो अगेन आई मीन आई डोंट नो, नंबर 3 इज स्टिल, आई फील इट्स अ वेरी क्रूशियल पोजीशन इन टेस्ट क्रिकेट. एंड समहाउ I still believe Sai Sudarshan को drop नहीं करना चाहिए था. You give that boy at least this series to cement that place. Make the number 3 his own spot. I don't know why. I mean, Karun Nair for number 6, and clearly he is not your number 3. अगर थोड़ा सा condition different होता या फिर पुराना English condition होता, I mean, as Avijit was mentioning before the show, वो single digit में out होता. His technique is not a number 3, right? So I mean, that's it. Yeah.
Dwaipan, again, you've got pointed questions from the subscribers. They clearly love you so much. Arvind Atreya says, are Indian batsmen good or England bowlers poor or pitch is highway? England should give spicy pitch in Lords, board of these 400 runs. DD, in 5-match series, all kinds of pitch should be given. DD, answer.
Yes, the England bowling for this kind of pitches is extremely mediocre because they do not have a quality spinner to work on these pitches, and the pace bowlers, once there is no seam movement, they are being unable to do anything. Like on day one, first session, they'll the pace bowling is toothless at the moment. So like we have been used to seeing Anderson and Broad for so long, and like even if Anderson and Broad were playing on these pitches, they would have made an impact, but not this attack. So and as far as yeah, and whether why they are not giving green tops is that they are themselves not confident of their own batting lineup against an Indian pace attack, which despite all the criticism that we are showering on them, they are more skillful than this English pace attack. This if Indian pace attack of Bumrah, Siraj, and Akashdeep play in Lords on a greenish pitch, you will see that it will not be easy for England. It will not. It cannot be easy. They know that they will be under scrutiny if they play on slightly greenish pitches against this Indian pace attack, which can be very very effective if there is a little bit of help. We have seen that in Australia. Like it is not that they like in Sydney when there was a lot of help, they were very good. Had Bumrah not got injured, India would have won that test match. Would have come back 2-2 in that series. So yes, that is my point. So they will be that is what it is the skill of the Indian pace attack, at least on paper, that is stopping England from dishing out the green tops. And England itself, And you just tell me one thing: what is like, what has England won since this baseball has started? They have not won an Ashes. They have not won an India series. They have not made a World Cup final. Had McCallum been an India coach, he would have been sacked by now. They were thrashed 3-1 here. They were
Oh,
losing the Ashes 2-0 till Nathan Lyon was here. Yes, they have won a World Cup final, but they have not won an India series.
yeah, I think we've lost Dwaipen there. Avijita, do you back that thought of Dwaipen? You're on mute, Avijita.
He's right on most accounts. I would like to just add that baseball, sorry, is also partly pushed by the English management, that they have agreed to it because it also is box office friendly. So it manages to get people in. It has got people excited. People talk about it, and the crowds are there. People are enjoying that cricket. And when you have batting friendly pitches, you have Test cricket over 5 days. So all these factors have also probably been used to push baseball. Uh, there is McCallum's philosophy behind it, but there are also marketing reasons, I think, which has enabled it to continue, even though they have not met success to the desired degree.
Pratyush, the subscribers are still going on and on about KL Rahul. We've got Sports who says drop KL. KL 34 test average after 60 matches and 10 years of backing. And Arvind Atreyas corrects him saying, hey, stop Sports, not 34, 34.8. So I guess the Bangalore boys are the whipping boys for this test match.
And KL Rahul, I think it's very difficult to say things about KL Rahul. I mean, अगर आप बोल रहे हो drop कर दो, आप I mean ठीक है. I mean it's completely. I'm one of the critiques of KL Rahul. मैंने मतलब infamously बहुत जगह बोला है. He is not Bangalore weather. He is Bangalore traffic. But again, he's gone through a lot. आपको वो देखना देना होगा. Injuries, never got a settled place. He was dropped again, and in Australia he looked good. Then वो नई सीरीज पे कंटिन्यू कर पाए. यहाँ पे दो टेस्ट में खराब नहीं किया यार. एक सेंचुरी, scored a fine 50 here, and he's one of the most experienced batter. I mean, अगर आप हर छोटी तो फिर किसको खिलाओगे अगर हर किसी को ड्रॉप ही कर देना है. तो कौन है नजर में अभी? कोई रणजी का नाम ऐसे ही अभिमन्यु ईश्वरन मत बोलना प्लीज. तो ऐसे ही मतलब अगर ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ का नाम मत लेना. ऋतुराज गायकवाड़
मैंने ले लिया
डर
है।
के डर
भाविक
के
पटेल ने ले लिया। मैंने भाविक पटेल ने ले लिया।
ऋतुराज
ऋतुराज गायकवाड़
गायकवाड़ डर के नंबर 4 पे महाराष्ट्र के लिए खेलने आ गया यार इन रणजी ट्रॉफी, बिकॉज ही कांट लाइक फेस अ 125 स्विंग बॉलर एज एन ओपनर. और वी शुड लाइक, आई मीन थोड़ा सा सेंस लाओ. मतलब ठीक है, बीइंग इमोशनल, हम लोग बहुत इमोशनल देश हैं, हर कोई इमोशनल है, बट व्हाट दैट गाय हैज डन रॉन्ग इन दिस टूर, दे शुड आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन बिफोर पोस्टिंग such kind of questions. Right, sir.
Yeah. Weapon, there is suggestion from one of the subscribers, Rahul Ballav. He says, I think Washington Sundar should be played at number 3 instead of Karun Nair. And there are others who are going on and on about drop Prasid, drop KL, and they're saying negative attitude is coming from bad selection. Gambhir's decision have been blunders in Test cricket. Karun Nair, Reddy, Prasid, Harshit Rana, Gill is better than Chokli, and India is going for draw. It's win for England. Ruturaj Gaikwad should get chance at opening in place of KL Rahul. So you've got number of selectors amongst the subscribers now.
I will just answer this Washington Sundar question, because Washington Sundar, I think he is the spinning all rounder that India should groom and uh, like make him ready to take over from Jadeja as the spinning all rounder. Number 3 is not a joke. Number 3, no, everybody does not become a number 3 batter. Number 3 batter is not for him, but yes, going forward, I think Jadeja is obviously at the fag end of his international career. Maybe I don't know if he will last this WTC cycle. Maximum he will last this WTC cycle. But Washington Sundar, he has the skill with the bat. He is a decent bowler, holding bowler for away from home, and on conducive pitches anyone can take wickets. So the pitches that we dish out at home, Mitchell Santner takes 25 wickets, so it is not a big deal. Anyone will take wickets. So we should. He's a good batter. He's a good batter, so he should be groomed as the number 6 batter for India going forward. The spin bowling all rounder that will not be there once Jadeja is off.
Abhijit, you wanted to say something, but before that, there is one strong comment for Pratyush. So I'll just take that up and then come to you. Because you mentioned about Ruturaj Gaikwad, Bhavik Patel, who has been pitching Ruturaj Gaikwad as an alternative to KL Rahul, he says, Ruturaj Gaikwad is not afraid. He never got chance like others. It is fact. And when you want something to work, to get in team, he's trying different things to get to play.
I mean, अभी ठीक है एक जो ना there was India New Zealand T20 है against Loki Ferguson. Go and watch it. The pitch was bit helpful. I'm forgetting venue कहाँ का है. जाके देख लो T20 में. Rituraj Gaikwad against quality pace attack, seam attack has struggled. ठीक है. I mean, I know this is coming. कहाँ से ये? This is a fan war. I think CSK, RCB, and all everything जो मुझे लग रहा है. Can't keep IPL away even during Test cricket. But यार कुछ तो मतलब अजीत अगरकर ने या फिर उससे पहले के सेलेक्टर्स ने देखा होगा ना, या फिर राहुल द्रविड़ ने या रवि शास्त्री ने, गौतम गंभीर ने कुछ तो केएल राहुल में देखा होगा. ठीक है, he has not performed well, but he was even dropped. ठीक है, but he has made a comeback. As like we are saying this कि उसको फर्स्ट टाइम उसको एक रोल मिला है, and he has not done bad. I mean, कितने पिछले 7 टेस्ट he has scored 2 centuries. Right. Chalo, 1 century he has scored, but he has scored runs. In Australia, he scored a few crucial runs. Here he has done well. तो मतलब ठीक है. अभी ऋतुराज गायकवाड व्हाट का आप लोग काफी रणजी लेके बहुत ये करते हो, रणजी ट्रॉफी. ऋतुराज गायकवाड का रणजी का रिकॉर्ड निकाल लो यार, और see how he has done for India A or in the Dulip Trophy. You'll get your answer. ये IPL के इस पे मतलब you can't pick a test side. No.
Avijita, you wanted to say something earlier. Sorry.
नहीं, मैं ये कह रहा था कि ये जो हमारे यहाँ होता है ना, इसको निकाल दो, प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा को निकाल दो, ये उसको हम, मुझे लगता है कि हमारा एक कॉन्सेप्ट है जिसके थ्रू से हम मैच को देखते हैं, वो है मैच का मुजरिम कॉन्सेप्ट. हाँ, हम जो 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 अच्छा खेल रहा है उसके विषय में ज्यादा बातचीत नहीं करना चाहते. हम किसी एक आदमी को निकालते हैं जो उस मैच में जिसको खराब है, उसी के बारे में चर्चा ज्यादा करना चाहते हैं. और ये केएल राहुल के बारे में ऐसा कुछ अभी बोलना ये काफी नाइंसाफी है उनके साथ. Apart from the 50 that he has scored in this second innings and the century in the first test, let's not forget that in the first test में जो उन्होंने first innings में जो 42 बनाए थे, they were very very important 42. उस समय first day में ball sideways movement हो रहा था, and commentators बार बार बोल रहे थे that he was exceptional in leaving the ball, in knowing where his off stump was. So it is true that KL Rahul has disappointed by his own standards. It is true that in his last 20 innings he has got only 1 century, which happened in the last test. But at the moment, he and Yashasvi Jaiswal are well settled, and we are lucky to have a well settled, opening pair, which hopefully should be serve India well in the coming couple of years.
Dwaipan, there are also other questions about Dhruv Jurel, who was second best batter after Jaiswal in England series at home. Shocking to see him drop for a Reddy, Karun, etc. That comment is from Vian Singh, who's a regular on our show. Performers like Jurel, Kuldeep, Akashdeep were dropped by Gambhir as they were brought in under Dravid's coaching. He wants to bring in new players so that he gets credit for their performances. And he says KL is South Indian quota or Dravid Parchi. And he says that GG doesn't like CSK players. GG only likes LSG players. And Sai Sudarshan has an average of 39 and but was selected on IPL quota. Today, once again, we have some passionate people on our show.
No, I do not agree with any of these ideas because Dhruv Jurel is is the second wicket keeper of the team. So if he comes in, he will come in probably in place of Rishabh Pant. But he is a capable batter. It is not that he is not a capable batter, but he got a chance in Park. He did not get runs. Nitish Reddy was far better in that series, and Nitish Reddy is playing this test match on the basis of what he had done in Australia. We have a our short term memory. We keep forgetting that century that he scored in at MCG. It was one of the finest centuries that we have seen in recent times in difficult circumstances. So let's not forget these things. So you can say whatever you want to. Like it's obviously that this is part and parcel of fandom that you take out your anger on a team that you love. We all do that. So probably in the Indian team has that enjoys that kind of a fandom. So the love and the hate both are extreme. So that is all fine. I can understand that, but these reactions are slightly extreme, and I think the Gautam Gambhir, whatever you say, I think I don't think that when it comes to extracting results, he's after results. Yes, the things did not start well for him, but he won the Champions Trophy. He went with five spinners, where no one expected. We all said had a lot of things to say when he went with five spinners. He won that Champions Trophy. He is going against notions that we have some notions that we have. He has his own ideas. He's trying to make India win. I do not think he's batting for any franchisee here. These are talks. These are talks that we can always have.
Abhijit Da, thank God there is no mention of Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He's just struck 100 for India under 19 today against England under 19. Coupled with that 100 he scored in the IPL, no one is turning out and saying that Vaibhav Suryavanshi should have been on this trip for India.
Vaibhav Suryavanshi has been exceptional. I have been watching parts of that match. It's there on YouTube Steelbacks channel, and it is quite exciting to watch it. आप highlights भी देख सकते हैं. Vaibhav Suryavanshi has looked a notch above every other player. And the super success of Vaibhav Suryavanshi can only be counter matched by the super flopping of Ayush Mhatre, who has failed disastrously in all the four innings that he has batted so far. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, at least in white ball T20 cricket at his level, appears to be, it's like Lara batting in my mohalla.
Pratyush, play has started, so we'll have to wind up the show. Very first delivery post lunch has gone for a boundary of the bat of Rishabh Pant, so normal service has resumed. Pratyush, how much time are you giving India to bat in this session?
Pura session and then first 45 minutes of after the session, after tea.
Oh, you mean 2 hours?
550 तो रखना होगा. Like
Yeah,
550 should be the ideal target. Yeah.
Avijit Da, what's your take? What should be the ideal target?
500. Because if unless Rishabh is batting, because once he goes, the score rate will come down. Nobody can bat at his nonchalance and speed. So we have only one Formula One driver.
What about you, Dohepan? What's an ideal score for India to put up?
Don't give them more than 100 overs. For that, whatever you in that time, whatever you get, maybe 525, 530, something in that range. Like, do not give them a whiff of a chance with the bat. They should not get the feeling that they can win this match with the bat. They should go in with a sense of negativity. And if 2 wickets fall, then we हम चढ़ के खेल सकते हैं.
Okay, on that note, thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us today on Beyond the Boundary. And remember, all of you watching us, you can like us, share us, subscribe, and also comment to be part of this conversation that we're having on India's tour of England right here on Beyond the Boundary from TOI Digital. We'll be back again tomorrow. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. It's goodbye and God bless from all four of us and our back end team for now.